Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Ole Miss Rebels, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Bears will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rebels offense will take the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off.
Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
So the Cal Bears offense has the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Golden Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How about that from the offense? 2nd and goal. Everything says you might run the football. They try to throw it, and man, was that unsuccessful. Sitting back in the pocket, just throw the football away. Don't take the sack. Don't go backwards, especially inside the 3-yard line, set up in such good position.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in.
That is such a good job by the defense on 3rd down in their own end, rallying to the drag throw. Lots of offenses love to throw that because oftentimes there's a pick, a guy gets free, and he's able to just walk in. But the defense was prepared, and they're ready for it. They make the tackle inbounds, now setting up 4th.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Stoneburner. With the catch, it's Alexander. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Handoff to the lone back. Got the first down and more. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. That is no good. So it'll stay 3-0 after the missed field goal.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Crosses to 35. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
And the Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down. 5.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now, down here in the red zone on third down.
Touchdown, Cal! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Slings it downfield. It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Power football with the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run this play from the pistol. Takes a handoff. It's Lacy. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Brings him to the open. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Stoneburner. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Oh, he got loose. He did a great job finding some running room on that return. Was able to set up the offense with good field position. On the ground, it's Lacy. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Buys a little extra time. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Stoneburner. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Caught in the backfield. It's James. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They're going to run it to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. On the move, it's Peterson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you.
Turning it on! He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's James. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll try to get it through the air. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Gonna take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Dropping back, it's Stoneburner. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's got 4. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Gonna look downfield again. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Stoneburner. Pressure coming. He can't make the connection on the soft toss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the 1st down.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Finds his tight end. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw it, Stoneburner. Throwing right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking.
Snags it down the right side. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Georgia looked less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense...
A lot of room to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rodgers. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The short hands. It's Harris. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Pulls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the score. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to throw on third down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score, your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that.
There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. He's now up to 77 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Handoff to the single back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good decision. Hey, sometimes you double him. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero coverage, like nobody covers him at all, and that's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He's going to run it. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Marshall. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They give it to him again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a crease to the left. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Stoneburner. Complete to the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Fakes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Peterson. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
To the air on 1st down. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to...
Going for it all. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
It's a draw. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Let's it go to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cal!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
He wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's James. He is denied. No good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The hand to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. Looking to buy time. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Buffalo was able to cap off a close one inside UB Stadium with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's James. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
And the Golden Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Caught close to the marker. It's Wiley. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And they spike it to stop the clock. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Corners are walked up tight. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Stoneburner. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Timeout.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. That's reeled in. It's Callaway. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going for the big play. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And, man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And, David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.